Welcome to Caching Waves. This is an Elliott wave update for ICP. I'm going to get into the micro count, but just wanted to show you a quick update of where I have us on the 4 hour. That is off our low at 282.5. We have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a 5-wave move. You can see our third wave just came just shy of our extended target of the 2.618 extension, and our wave 1 off of wave 4 for our 5th wave target at the 1-to-1 was hit. So very nice Elliott wave pattern panned out there. Other indications is take the beginning of wave 1 off of wave 2, extend that off of wave 1, and that's the area you look for your 4th wave to pivot. So everything looks good for an Elliott wave. Our 3rd wave has our peak RSI as expected and the most volume. So after this 5-wave move, we are looking for a larger version of a 1 and 2 like such here. Standard retracements we expect is between the 382 and the 618 of the entire move to the upside. You can see we came right to the golden zone, which is between the 61.8% and the 66%. So that was the ideal entry right there. For our correction, we had a 3-wave move as a WXY, 2 back-to-back zigzags with a triangle X as our connecting wave. You can see we also hit the 1-to-1 extension of our W off our X for our Y. So everything looks good for this. You can see we're at the edge of our trend line to the downside. I'm expecting continuation anytime from here. Now, in order to keep this count intact, we must hold this low at 581.6. I'm going to go to the smaller time frames and show you how I have this lined up. Now, a couple different things I'm working on over here. So first of all, the impulse to the upside. We had our wave 1 and 2. Our 3rd wave came to the 1.618 extension of wave 1 off of wave 2. Our 5th wave was the difficult one. We ended up having a WXY as a very shy running flat, and our 5th wave to the upside. Didn't hit ideal targets, but the count is there. Looks quite impulsive. And based on all the previous information, expecting this wave to hold. Now off of this, we're looking for a correction again between the 382 and the 786. I believe we're getting pretty close right here. We also take our fib time, extend that out off the top of wave 5, beginning of wave 1 off of wave 5. We look between the 61.8% and the 1-to-1 in time. That's more of a guideline than a rule. It's not a hard rule or anything, but it's just a good idea to put it on so you can keep track of where the correction is likely to finish. So like the larger wave, we're looking for a 3-wave correction here off of those 5 waves. Off the high, we had a 5-wave move as an A wave, looking for a simple zigzag. We have our A wave, B wave, looking for 5 waves down for our C. If you followed along, this pattern changed a couple times. I believe this is potentially a diagonal, pretty much complete, looking for 3-wave moves. We've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, almost done our 5th. Now, if this is accurate, you can see we're at the edge of our pitchfork as well. I'm just going to pull this off just because there's too much noise on here. Okay, so the important thing to note is off this B wave, we're trying to get 5 waves down. And also important to note, we can get a diagonal. I projected yesterday that this could be a diagonal. You can see our 3rd wave marked right here. Did not hit the 100%, which is what we expect in a diagonal, that the 3rd wave is shorter than the wave 1. So in turn, what that means is if this is a diagonal, again, then wave 5 has to be shorter than wave 3, because wave 3 cannot be the shortest wave. So if this is labeled accurately, what's nice about this is I took the extension of wave 3 off of this wave 4. This was a deep retracement. It was a 786 for this wave 4. You can see right there. Deeper than I'd like, but it's still valid. But what's important is wave 5 cannot come to the 100%. Otherwise, it would invalidate the rules of a diagonal. So I opened up a trade here, and what you can do is go between your scales. You can go between log and linear and see which price is lower. So I went for my stop on this trade at 8.098 cents, one tick below that 1-to-1. Although if this count is accurate, it can pivot at any time. It looks like we have 3 waves there complete right now. So my trade setup, I literally just took it, was right here. My stop is at 809.8. You'll have to check your own exchange, whatever that 1-to-1 is, just one tick past that. And again, targeting all-time highs. So obviously, if this count is something different, then this trade setup is going to fail. But you can see we're right in the zone we want. We're at, I think on log, the 382, between the 382 and the 50. On linear, we're at the 50. But we are right in the time zone we want, and we do have what looks like a completed correction very close. And our A wave off our B wave for our C wave, our 100% was right here at 857.4. So we're right in that zone, exactly where we want to be. I don't love the shape of this diagonal, but it looks like a diagonal to me. Like it pans out very nicely in 3-wave patterns. Now, if I am incorrect, I'll have to relabel this. It'll probably be something more complex, but to me, that's worth the trade every time. Not financial advice, just what I'm doing. My stop is at 809.8. Now, if you're interested in this in the long term and you don't want to take those kind of risks, there's nothing wrong with just DCAing in, putting your stop at that 581.6. I just go for position size more than win rate pretty much every time personally. So because of all those things, just remember the rules of the diagonal, 3-wave patterns, and third cannot be the shortest wave. Looks pretty good to me. All right. But anyways, if this count changes, obviously I will update that. I just look for trade opportunities, and this is the one currently available. All right, guys, that's it for ICP. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.